Hello,
Hello,
and good evening.
good evening to you as well. My name's Naz, and what's your Anand Ranj?
Yeah, you are absolutely right. My name is Anand Raj. So, how are you doing, Nez?
I'm doing great, thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking as well.
Well, I see here that your location is in United States. Do you live in the US?
No, I don't know. It is showing you wrong location. I'm in India and I'm Indian. Right now, I'm living in India.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So, where are you from, Nez?
I I forgot to say, I'm actually from the Philippines, the south part of Philippines.
Yeah, when I saw your face, I was thinking you are around from Philippines or China or like Korea. so,
Really?
so Yeah, so you are from Philippines. So where are you staying right now? Where are you residing?
I am actually residing in it's the south part of Philippines. It's a very small city. It's called I think it's Misamis Oriental City. Yeah.
Yeah, Philippines is very beautiful country, very small but very beautiful country, isn't it?
Yes, I will have to agree with that. That's true.
Yeah. So definitely someday I would like to visit Philippines because people are really nice. I have been in touch with three people from Philippines before. They were really nice and kind. I used
Yeah,
to
that's
talk.
good to know.
I used to because they were also improving their English, and I was also so. Just I got them as a friend on some social media platform.
You were able to acquaint with them then because you shared the same goal.
Yes, so I shared my same goal. Then they acquainted with me, and I acquainted with them, and we were talking. We were practicing. We were talking about different things there.
So that's really
So,
great.
what
So
are your
have you?
hobbies?
Uh, oh,
Sorry, please.
my hobbies.
Yeah.
My hobbies is actually it's either playing the piano or drawing portraits.
Oh, great. I couldn't draw anything. Okay, I'm very bad at it. And as far
Really?
as yeah, as far as piano is concerned, I love it. I love it. I love singing songs. Sometimes my own song. Okay, in my own when I'm in my own world. Just I will sing. I will dance. I will if piano. I will. I don't know how to play piano. I will learn in future. I think yes, I will learn definitely.
Yeah, I truly recommend playing the piano. It gives you that relaxing feeling somehow when you've finally understood the piece.
Yes.
So, what are your hobbies then, aside from solo world or something?
Mhm. Yeah, I love solo world to be honest. And apart from this, like reading, spending time in nature, and travel. I love to travel. Whenever I will have a spare time, I will just go somewhere. Not if I'm not going too far, then definitely a nearby place, good place, and I will enjoy scenery, nature, lots of other stuffs there.
Yeah, that's true. I also like the idea of traveling, but I don't really have the means to travel. So, how do you do it? What does it feel when you actually travel around with just little amount of money?
Since my early days, I mean, since when I was 18, even if I would always save money to travel. Okay, so I used to travel different estates in India. So even little money never stopped me to travel. Reason was that I was very enthusiastic about traveling. I could have spent my days anywhere, like in cheap hotels or restaurants, but I would travel.
Wow, that's really good to know because there are lots of different travel styles for each person, right? What do you think is yours?
My is medium. Like I cannot go so cheaply, and I don't have like that luxurious dream to travel. But because I love culture, I love people, so I want to be on footed on the ground, so I can gather more information, and I can enjoy the beauty of this world. I
Yes,
don't have
that's
that such a dream that I will just fly from one place to other place. No. Even I would love to hitchhike if I will be traveling around the country, so I could see the scenery, mountains, plains passing by in front of my eyes.
yeah. So you're really you sound like a nature person. You seem to be passionate about nature or sceneries.
Yes, you can say, but I am passionate about everything. I have studied science in whole life, so I'm a science student, and I love science, and I studied science. But when I talk it with people, and when I give my own opinion, idea, then they ask me, "Have you learned philosophy? Have you been learning the schools of thoughts from many philosophers?" So then I become astonished. No, no, I have never been in philosophy. I have been just learning science in my whole life. So now these are the things that in within me. Just these are automatic things. Like just I'm interested in each and everything, and that's is driving me to love this world.
Yes, that's really important. That kind of mindset. Just appreciate every little thing around you, basically.
Thank you.
Well, what kind of science field though? Because there are lots of
Uh,
branches in science, right?
yes, like I have been good at mathematics, physics, chemistry. Okay, so I have a little knowledge of biology as well, just for work. See, I have done MSc in chemistry, masters in chemistry.
Masters in chemistry. Is it? Do you do a lot of like experimenting or just some stuff in chemistry?
Yeah, experimenting, writing chemical equations, you know, writing mechanism of chemical equations. So many things. Have you like what was your favorite subject?
Right now, I'm still in college, so every little subject is difficult. But I really like the kind of feeling you get when you understand the problem. So I didn't have a favorite subject, nor do I have a subject that I hate. It's all neutral. But since you are a master's in chemistry, can you tell me something interesting about it? Like what kind of feeling do you get when you study chemistry? What's so interesting about it?
The whole world is made up of two things, matter and energy, right? So we just study matter in chemistry. So everything is just made up of chemistry. Our body, soil, the plant, animals, whatever we have, just it is part of chemistry. And you already know. So that is something, make me interesting in chemistry because each and every detail information in chemistry leads me to understand things in better way, you know. So somehow I get a vibe of being philosopher in chemistry, right? If you have a very sharp eye, you can see a philosophy in chemistry.
Now that you've said it, yeah, there is a bit of like a similarity between philosophy and chemistry.
What kind of similarity? Similarity.
When you mentioned that everything is chemistry, it's basically something like that, right?
You got it. You got it. That's why when I talk with people, they will ask me after a while, "Are you from philosophy background?" No, I have never been to philosophy. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Why do they think of you as a philosophical person then? Like, what kind of perceptions do you have when they ask you questions?
No, I don't have any judgmental perception. Just I see the things the way they are. So, uh, when I talk about any topic and idea, so I talk like people respect a lot politician, actors, and actresses in this world. So I never do this because I can see only these are the people who are perverted minded, who is responsible for, breaking up this society. If you look everywhere, cinema actors are busy in making some some sort of adult content, or like if you look whole world right now, they are behind it. Okay, and who is responsible for it? Your actors, because they are making this film to get more attention from the audience. So, and you think actors are great, man? No, actors are not thinking about you. They are thinking about their own profit. In the same way, politicians, they are just running their own family by ruling your country. They don't have any interest in individuals and about any country. So people still, the people of this world are so much in deep sleep that they can take their own responsibility. Why we will have politicians? Why can't can't we be so much responsible for ourselves that we know what is well-being for us? Why somebody else will think about my well-being? You know. So these are the things which is my different thought, that is not matching with anything. So people think me I'm a philosopher, but I know I'm right. I'm thinking something rightly, that why somebody will rule me? Why now bunch of few idiots will start throwing atom bomb everywhere and the whole world will be destroyed? And I am a man who has my own wisdom on everything, will be dead because of them.
Yeah, that's true. There's like they're the one who dominates the ones at the bottom. That's why.
Yeah.
But if I may ask you then, since you mentioned that the actors, the politics, we look up to them. Why do you think so? We do that.
Because the society has been structured in the same way since time of immemorial, and still, your guardians, your parents taught you, look at this is actors. You can have this, like my favorite actress is this, favorite actor is this, my this is that politicians. And since childhood, now you have been carrying the same memory. You have been, structured in your parents' structures, and that's why you are not free. You are not liberate to think about yourself, about your individuality and individuality of others in this world. Now, since childhood, you will start thinking that this is politician, he is superior than me, I'm something lower to them, he is actor, actress. But you look at the actor, actress, their life is void. They don't have any romance in their life, and they are showing you how to do romance in life. And you are looking for that romance, and you will find no romance anywhere. Once you will not get the same type of romance in your society because of maybe economic or so many problems and the emotional problems, then you find now, no, these actors are great because they have life. They have just life on real, not real, in real.
Yeah, it's quite sort of like an irony that they're showing you this, but they don't actually experience that in their life, right?
Yes.
So how do we get our freedom then? Like how do we steer away from looking up to them?
Since my childhood, I have never looked up to them. Since like from last 10, 12 years, when I came in my own consciousness, I could see the things in my own way. I came to know everybody is individual, everybody has same possibility. No, nobody is higher, nobody is lower. Just somebody has not explored themselves. Somebody didn't look inside themselves. That's why he is, thinking that I'm not superior to someone. Otherwise, everybody is unique and everybody is like unique. So why not we cherish uniqueness in this world? And why do we want to be herd mentality? Why everybody want to be engineer, doctor, something else? Your parents is trying to make you this thing that society will appreciate him to, like your children became this, that, or that. So since my childhood, these thoughts were in my mind. Right now, I have few people, so I can just share whatever I have.
Yeah, that's it. I can totally understand what you meant by that because in the workplace or even in the school campuses, there's still that ranking position who's the top student, who's the top employee or employer, something.
Yes.